everybody's having a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out. Shout out to everybody that dropped a comment before the show started. Shout out to KC. He says, what do you think of the Tekashi stuff I sent you? Interesting indeed. We got a lot to talk about today. I'll address that right now. Okay, so are you talking about those Gine guys? I don't know what they're supposed to be named. But are you talking about them possibly turning on 6ix9ine or switching up on him? My dude, he's a snitch. Trying to deal with people who's supposed to be street dudes. Every last one of the street dudes is going to eventually switch up on him. He's a snitch. I hope that is just tell me what it is. Anyway, with that being said, today we got a couple of things to talk about. One of the things I'm going to talk about is Jose Alba. I believe that's what his name is. Jose Alba? That's the individual that was in the bodega. And the guy came in the store and he decided that he was going to attack him. And Jose Alba ended up taking his life. He is a free man today. Roll call. We're doing roll call at the 5-minute mark. He is a free man today. He was able to make bond. He was actually given bond. Initially, it was $250,000. It was $250,000. What they decided to do was, because of the uproar, he's been on the front page of the Post, on the front page of the Daily News. There's been a real big uproar just universally in New York City. Even the mayor doesn't understand why he's being this is happening. So we're going to be talking about that today. Also, we're going to be talking about, I was trying to hope I could remember it without going and checking. Let me go check. Miss Squishy. God dang it. That's all I got to say. What was I doing again? I picked up my phone and it was already on Instagram. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I remember. The fuck? Should I fucking oh, this is an old video. What the fuck? This was the other day. I wiped the camera already. Hold on, I'm looking at all this other shit. It was the same picture. Alright, so and the last thing we're going to be talking about is Gunna. I have no idea why I could not remember that. The last thing we're going to be talking about is Gunna. I got so much to say about Gunna. I can't even believe that I couldn't, that it took me, that I've documented that was the next conversation. That's because there's a couple of other things that we might come up in the course of tonight that I already have prepared, ready for us to quite possibly also talk about besides this whole Gunna situation, just so you know. Alright? So, with that being said, let's just do roll call. I'm ready to wait. Let me just make sure I didn't forget nothing. Hold on. If I think I spoke quickly, so we might be through everything, and we could do roll call right now. We could just get the show started. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything. Yada yada. Oh, I might as well just mention this situation that's going on with Lil TJ. The dude knows, or he has some kind of affiliation with A Boogie. I wanted to mention something real quick. That doesn't mean that A Boogie had anything to do with this. Allegedly, what happened was, dude saw Lil TJ and wanted to steal his chain. They wanted to strip him. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to steal his chain. They just wanted to embarrass him. And then the shit ended up going sideways. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody probably sent these dudes. This was just some shit that these guys just seen at the spur of the moment. This was not some shit that was sanctioned, most likely. What you have to understand is, over in that area where this happened at, that's like a safe haven. You know how like we play tag as kids? That's home base. You understand? So I don't care who this dude knows. I don't think that we should be attaching them, even if there's a beef between the artists. I don't think that we should be attaching this particular incident to the person that these guys is associated with. because that's home base over there. Like, you don't, like, that's where they all stay at. That's where they all go. You understand what I'm saying? Like, creating problems over there will have so much more implications on your career. You understand what I'm saying? On your career. With that being said, let's do roll call real quick and get into the show. Shout out to your boy Jimmy Belcher. He says, good afternoon, Frost. It's 9-something at night over here, but good afternoon, fine sir. He says all of the emojis, and then he finishes it off with money. I mean, that always sounds good to me. Shout out to Sebastian Tompkins. He says, good evening, BB and fam, Jack Frost. And he dropping all of those Frosts. He said, let's go, my brother. What up, NASDAQ Brooklyn? He says, salute, bro, salute. How you doing? I hope all of the things is happening that's helping to make your day the best day possible. Of course, we got up in here. What up? It's easy. Says good evening, Frost. What up? Mind, Body, and Soul TV. Says good evening, BB and fan. Frost dropping all of those Frost. Definitely appreciate you, baby girl. It's always a good thing when the beautiful women's of BBN and shows up and let all of their magnanimousness just effervescently migrate amongst the persons that's already in the community. We appreciate you. We appreciate all of yous. Who else we got up in here? What up, KC? He's dropping all of those Frosts. He says 36 people. Hit the like. Thanks. Definitely. I appreciate everybody that has hit the like button, everybody that will hit the like button, and just anybody that's here for positive energy and ready to try to add something to the conversation and just, just in general. Also, if you would like any of our merch, link is in the description. You could go down there, find something you like, buy it, wear it, take pictures. What else we got over here? What up, Aziz? He says, hello all. Hi, Frost. Here is my 2 cents worth. Thank God Jose Alba was released on bail. He should not have been charged at all. No, he should not have been charged. Look, I have a lot to say on this matter. But I want to start the conversation by saying we had a situation in Junior where there was a young boy that was dragged out of a bodega. When this happened, the city tried to make it seem like it was the bodega's responsibility to take care of people that run in there and that are in danger. So now you trying to tell me that the DA, this is the DA making this decision to charge him, by the way. So you trying to tell me that you're going to tell the bodega owner, if somebody runs in there and somebody violent comes in there and you don't try to do anything to prevent it, and you could, they might get in trouble? And at the same time, you're saying, if somebody comes in there and attacks you, you can't use the same force you were supposed to use to defend another person to defend yourself? I'm not here for that. And for all the people that just want to say the opposite of what I'm talking about, do you? Your boy Jimmy Felcher said, you know what, fam? Laugh out loud. Tell Tina I said, huh? AG says, Frost, do you? Let's go. Let's go, my brother. Let's do all of the things. Shout out to Sebastian Thompson. Says, with that situation with the bag of chips with the dude girlfriend at the bodega. Yes, so let me explain. Especially since it's the topic as it is. So as y'all speak on it, I'm going to talk on it. Let me explain real quick. So what happened was, homegirl going to the store to get a bag of chips for a daughter. I don't know if the daughter was with her or not. But homegirl going to the store to get a bag of chips for the daughter. When homegirl go in the store, she don't got enough on her card or whatever the case is. She goes back outside. She has words with the dude, or I guess, and she goes back outside. She tell her man come in, rush the dude, go straight behind the corner, start giving him the business. Dude fights his way, gets himself into the knife, and then he do what he got to do. There's no way in the world that man should be charged. These insecure motherfuckers is the problem. You do know that, right? Think about all the insanity that's going on. It's usually some insecure nigga. Y'all don't see it as insecure no more. Y'all call it trolling. It be them insecure niggas. He ready to go in there and fight and beat a dude up over a bag of chips. Now, check this out. I'm going to tell you the wildest shit. We don't know what he told her. We don't know what she told him. Just so we could be clear. She could have told him anything. She could have just came outside, got upset about the chips, and just came outside and said, yo, fuck this nigga up. Yo, he disrespected me. And dude went in there thinking homeboy disrespected him. Don't even know he going in to beat a guy up over a fucking bag of chips. We don't even know why dude ran in the store. Shout out to Shirley Champion. We got Shirley Champion in the house. Dropping all of those frosts. Definitely love when we see the frost in the chat. Shout out to Shirley Champion dropping the cash app. It's early, but if you are enjoying the show, you can always pull up to the cash app. And we're doing the saloon tonight, so let's go. See, this is the problem in New York. And also, we're going to be discussing K-Flock. Because of this case. Because of this conversation, we're also going to be discussing K-Flock. There's a lot going on, man. Because of this case, we're going to also be discussing K-Flock. I just want y'all to understand that and know what's going on. Lil Krieger Bailey says Portland, Jamaica in the building. Shout out to Jamaica. Shout out to Portland. So, hold on. Let me make sure I got it on live chat. Stop missing people comments all the damn time. Yeah, so we don't really know what homegirl told dude. And I want to say this real quick. And this is a fact. There's a lot of niggas in jail and in the grave because some chick told him something and then he went and responded with emotion. Whether she was lying or telling the truth. There's a lot of dudes dead and in jail. Because some chick told him something and he responded emotionally. I promise you. Well, you already know this. I don't even got to tell you this. We don't know what she told him. All we know is that she told him something. He ran in the store. Now, I want to talk about something. I need y'all to pay attention. Could we extrapolate outward some into the grander scheme of America? I figured out how the Democrats are going to win the election and keep Donald Trump, or how they plan on keeping Donald Trump out of the office. I want to have this conversation inside of this conversation because all of this shit apply. I figured out how the Democrats is going to beat Donald Trump. Or at least they're playing. I don't know if it's going to be successful. Anybody want to know it? Drop some frost in the chat if y'all want me to break it down. If not, we could just move on. Drop some frost in the chat if y'all want me to break it down. I'll give it a second. I want to know who want to hear it. This whole time I've been sitting around and I've been like, the Democrats have to figure out a way to beat Trump because all they're doing is fucking up. The Democrats isn't doing anything except fucking up. That's all they're doing. How are they gonna win the presidency back? And then I realized it while I was listening to this case. What up, Iggy? I realized it while I was listening to this case. So, Eric Adams comes out, goes to the place where this happened at, stands in front of the building basically, walks in the building and talks about how he doesn't understand how the freaking DA is charging this guy. He said, I'm for the working man. I don't know what the DA is doing. We have to be able to protect ourselves. He's a Democrat, but what does he sound like? Am I going too fast or am I going too slow? Let me know. He's a Democrat, but what does he sound like? Remember, I don't do research. I don't know anything. I'm going to slow walk the shit out of this because this is something that's going to happen. And I want to make sure that there's enough people in here so when I say, remember when I told you, sounds like a Republican. I don't get it. It took me a minute. And I've been wrestling with this in my head for about a year and a half. The minute that I realized the Democrats were going to most likely win. The minute that I realized I don't know if he's Republican or Democrat, to be honest with you. But the minute that I realized that the Democrats will most likely win, and I knew they were going to do nothing for our people, I realized that they were going to have to think up a strategy to get elected again. Because Donald Trump was going to come back next time. You think it's an accident that there's a war on abortion right now? You think that there's an accident that the gun violence situation has become a focal point of America? Do you think these things are accidents? Now name two things a Republican can't back up off of. Name two things that a Republican cannot back up off of if they want to keep their base. They don't care about taking the guns. Nobody's losing their guns. I'm going to say, damn, they're going crazy with the fireworks again tonight. I'm going to say this again. Boom. Republicans can't back up off of abortions and guns. They can't. You understand? They can't. It's just a thing that they cannot do. Their base isn't going to accept it. So, listen and pay attention. What states push the Democratic agendas? Every time the Democrats have an agenda, which states push the agenda first? I'm not even going to wait for you to say it. California, New York. So check this out. Nice little bow. The Democrats is about to flip it. You heard me? The Democrats are about to flip it. Listen and pay attention. The Democrats are about to lose almost every seat that they have. People are pissed. Our president is terrible. Did you see today that he fucking literally read the part of the script that says, read this line again? Anybody else saw that, or was it just me? Hold on, I'll show y'all. I got it. This is bananas. That guy isn't there. The people who are running our government is right now the vice president. That guy isn't there. He's not there. They're just telling him what to do and he's going out there and doing it. He's not there. He's not. He's not there. Hold on. Let me switch this up so I can make sure y'all can hear it. He's not there. There's nothing you could do that could convince me that there is a cognitive function that's happening. You can't convince me of it. He's just point and he do the thing. That's all he's doing. So listen to this. For everybody that didn't see
it. It is no power. It is noteworthy that the percentage of women who register to vote and cast a ballot is consistently higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line. Women are not without electoral and or political, or maybe precise, not and or political power. That's another saying that you, the women of America, can...
One more time. That was bananas. The nigga literally said, repeat the line. Listen. I think he said something else he wasn't supposed to say either, but hold on, listen.
You, the women of America, can determine the outcome of this issue. I don't think the court, or for that matter, Republicans...
The fuck? Oh, that was the end of it. Hold on.
The percentage of women who register to vote and cast a ballot is consistently higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line. Women are not without electoral...
Okay, first of all, he said end of quote. He's not supposed to say end of quote. That's one. Then he said repeat the line. So hold
on. Power. It is noteworthy that the percentage of women who register to vote and cast a ballot is consistently higher than the percentage of the men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line. Women are not without electoral and or political, or maybe precise, not and or political power. That's another saying that you, the women of America, can determine the outcome of this issue. I don't think the court, or for that matter,
do you remember the last time he had that, hold on, listen, pay attention. Do y'all remember the last time he was out there when the situation happened at the parade, and then we was like, let's see what he says, and he said nothing. And I said the reason why he said nothing was because they already prepared his speech, and they would have had to write a whole new speech for him, and they couldn't do that. They had to go with what they already had. Do y'all remember when I said that? Do y'all remember when I said that, or am I the only one that remembers when I said that? Am I the only one that remember when I said that? I keep telling y'all, he has to read everything. He can't remember nothing. I keep telling y'all. The guy over here that keeps getting accused of don't know nothing, don't do any research. What the fuck? Now do you understand how dangerous it is to agree with people who disagree with me? It's dangerous. I be on point a lot. And nobody's right all the time. Don't get me confused. I'm not saying that. But I be on point a fucking lot. End of quote. What the fuck? The hell was that about? Boo Bob. Funny. Alright, so hold on. I'm way off track. I want to have a political conversation. That's why I wanted to talk about the Bodega. That's one. I also want to talk about Eric Adams. Boom. That's why they're both in the title. Because I want to talk about this. Alright? So we here. We at the moment. Let me explain something to y'all. All the Democrats does is use fear. That's how they get your vote. When people are trying to make you fearful, they're dangerous. People should be trying to make you hopeful. People should be trying to do shit to inspire you to believe. Right? When people trying to do shit to take your confidence away from something. When people are trying to do shit to make you lose faith. When people are trying to do shit to create a hard situation, it's not the Most High. When people are trying to instill fear in you, that's not the Most High. Oh, my fault. I gotta get a mic. I ain't got no mic. I can't use my voice the way I want to use it. Anyway. I want to be clear on this. I don't want there to be any misunderstanding. This situation that just happened in that bodega is a perfect opportunity for Democrats to get on the side of we're for the working man. If I was in any office of any politician who is a fucking Democrat, I would have already put out a tweet. I would have already posted about 3 or 4 things on social media. I would have reached out to the family. This if I was a politician. If I worked for a politician, I would be like, look, we got to jump on this. Because this is the problem with the Democrats. The Democrats need us to be weak, while the Republicans is always trying to say we need to be strong. You don't believe me? Why are there always all of these clinics? Go look at a clinic in the hood. I bet you the neighborhood is shitty. So I say all that to say this. Eric Adams is going for a bigger office. I don't know how long he's going to be a mayor of New York City. Maybe this and then one more. But Eric Adams is shooting for some big offices. I can't say he's made no missteps. But what I am going to say is even his missteps, he was failing up. Listen and pay attention. If you're weak, you don't, okay, this is the best way I could put it. I want to talk about something, but I'm going to leave that whole point alone because that point talks about something else also. And it's going to be self-serving, even though it's a dope-ass point. But so I'll leave that for a different time. But as far as with Eric Adams, he's going for some bigger offices. Now, as far as that dude that stabbed the guy, that chick, I think she should be brought up on charges. I think that she's part of the crime. What y'all think about that? I think the chick is part of the crime. If the chick argued with him, went out to the car or went outside, told dude something, dude came inside and then created a situation and he got killed, she's part of the crime. I think that we need to start changing laws because people be putting batteries in people's back and sending them on dummy missions and then they get away. they changing those laws as far as when it goes to gang violence, but I think it should just be changed across the board. You know how many times I've seen, this is a fucked up thing to tell you that I saw, but this is a factual statement I'm about to tell you. You know how many times I've seen people make individuals upset on purpose just so they could go out into the world, and then they laugh about how they might go get themselves hurt and they can't see what happens to them this time. So this is the type of energy motherfuckers be on. And I'm not even gonna say what type of people, but you know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy niggas be on. I think 100% she should be held accountable. I think that at the very least, there should be an investigation into what actually, at the very least. Maybe somebody heard what she said when she went outside, but nobody's gonna talk, but at the very least. Because this is crazy. I'm tired of seeing, like, he's an idiot, don't get it confused. But I'm tired of seeing people getting killed and whatnot because somebody tell them something and then they go and they, they responded emotionally he shouldn't have, but he doesn't do that thing if not for her. Why is she not being held responsible? Why are people, if you go lie to somebody and then that person go and do something stupid, the person they did it to should be madder at you than the person that did the thing. If I go up to somebody and I lie on somebody and say, yo, that person did this to you, then you go and you do something to that person. When that person finds out that everybody should be mad at me for telling a lie. The person who did the thing and the person who got the thing done to them. If the person who got the thing done to them is only mad at the individual who did the thing, or like, that's retarded. Like, they wouldn't have did the thing if not for the other person. You're not going to be upset. You're going to not be upset at the bomb. You're going to be upset at the bomb, not at the person who lit the fuse. So, that's like the energy. That's the shit that's bananas. So, I think she should be held accountable. What the fuck? People be mad at the bomb. You got to be mad at the person who lit the fuse. Like, okay, you're mad at the bomb, but being mad at the person who lit the fuse also. Is that fair? Is that fair, or that don't make any sense? I'm curious. Let me know. Put it in the chat. Is that fair, or that don't make no sense? That's absolutely bananas. This nigga Jack is off on another one. We don't know what's going on with him. He had too much eating fruit today. He had too much of them damn fruits and shit. He's been eating all types of like peaches and cherries and shit. I have not been eating a whole bunch of fruit. But you understand what I'm saying? Nah, they gotta be held accountable. I'm tired of hearing about how some nigga go kill another nigga over abroad. I'm tired of hearing this. And I don't want to hear about no chick going killing nobody over no dude either. I'm tired of hearing this. I'm tired of people saying that was a simp or this was a that. You don't know what kind of relationship that person had with that person. As far as they know, inside of their personal relationship, that could have been his wife and husband. It probably just wasn't some chick he was dating. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know people's personal relationships. Yeah, we don't know people's personal relationships. So that's the part that it kills me. I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, you don't know their personal relationships. You don't know how close they was. First of all, this is another reason why I do not want to, I'm not really into like seeing more than one person at a time. This is another reason. The part of the relationship I enjoy the most is the bonding. Like, that's the part of, and I'm not just talking about sexual relationship. I'm talking about like, even like whenever I'm cool, like whoever, like when I hang out with you, the bonding part is the part that I really enjoy. Like, if we got something to really bond over, like if I'm hanging out with you, I want to be doing something that we both enjoy. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be hanging out doing something that only you enjoy, hanging out doing something that only I enjoy. I want to hang out doing something that we either got mutual interest in, Or maybe we never did the shit before and this is both our first time going to do some old weirdo shit like not no stop pause. You know what I'm talking about, you rat bastards. So I'm on that type of time. You understand what I'm saying? So I say all that to say you don't know how those people relationships are. That's the shit that always kills me. And that's another reason why I say stop cheating on people. Stop helping people cheat. You help somebody cheat. I told the chick this once. I said, yo, hold on. Let me tell you a story. I said, yo, she lived in another state, right? It's a long story. I used to travel a lot. So I said, yo, look, I had not been to see her in like a week or two. So I was like, all right, so this is what we're gonna do. I said, you should start dating somebody else. I don't have the opportunity to be in your bed every night. It's not fair for me to try to hold you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I live here, you live there. I have no plans on moving currently. And you don't have no plans on moving either. So it don't make sense for me to be trying to hold you like that. But with that being said, if that's the type of relationship that we're gonna have, what you need to let me know is if you banging anybody. I didn't say it like that though. But like if you seeing anybody, because the last thing I want is for somebody to come jump out the bushes on me when I come up there. Because you know what I'm saying? Like you the shit. So that nigga might think you the shit too. It's just he live close and I live far. That motherfucker might try to kill me. So yeah, so that type of time, you don't never know somebody else's relationship. You understand what I'm saying? I told her that too. She was like, nah, this and this and that. It's a long story. She's a dope chick though, so everything ended out good. Everything ended out good. She a dope chick. She's super dope, super dope, for real, for real. I've had a pretty full life. I've done a lot of things. I've had a lot of adventures. I think that's why I don't be thinking it's a big deal to go outside that much. I've had a lot of adventures. Um, Sebastian Tompkins says Fatal Attraction and Just Toxic. All of the toxicness is. Of course, we gotta be a mind, body, and soul. She's an accessory to the crime by default. Just by being there, I think she could be charged with murder. I think it's more than by default. I think she is, like I said, she is the person who lit the fuse. What we need to know is what she said. If she really went out there and she could have just been like, yeah, and that nigga just went, oh man, no chips, the world gotta end. I'm gonna burn it down. And he just went it in. He went bonkers. That's one thing. But if she ran out there and she was like, yo, this nigga disrespect me, boom, boom, you know what I'm saying? Go suck the shit out of this old nigga. Who the fuck he think he is? I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna tell you this because I've known quite a few people that own bodegas. Y'all run behind that counter if y'all want, yo. See, that old dude didn't have the normal people that be in the bodega. That's his fault. He's supposed to let niggas that, like, you know, they don't got nowhere better to go. You understand what I'm saying? You let the niggas hang around. You hook niggas up with coffee, sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? You feed the nigga once or twice a day. He gonna sweep up. You know what I'm saying? You give him a couple of bucks here and there. He's your janitor guy. You know what I'm saying? You might have 2 or 3 of these guys. You understand what I'm saying? They like go clean up, mop up stuff. You might need shit done. You do odd jobs. That's how it is being a boss. Like when you being a boss and you got the money to dish it out, you gotta have people around that you don't necessarily know you need them yet, but you know what I'm saying? You keeping them a little bit comfortable or whatever. They don't got nothing better to do. You keeping them a little bit comfortable till you find something for them to do. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of the bodegas I was growing up had. So whenever you went inside of it, they'd be the same 3 or 4 niggas, and you think they work there, but they don't really work there. You know what I'm saying? It'd be the one homeless guy. No disrespect. You understand what I'm saying? But it'd be the one homeless guy. And and they feed him, they make sure he's straight. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like that's how the New York City Bronx bodegas was when I was growing up. I can't tell you no different. I ain't gonna lie to you. What up, Dorian Smith? What up, Liz Lanes? He says, Frost in the building. Appreciate y'all. Nah, that's a whole fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. If you're enjoying the content, you can always pull up to the Cash App, to the PayPal, or to the Super Chat. But yes, I definitely think that she should be, at the very least, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I mean, there has to be some. We need to know what she said. Like, did somebody hear it? You know what I'm saying? Do I got chime? No, I don't got chime. I don't got chime. I need to get chime. Somebody asked me about chime. I think I tried to get chime. I might have chime. No, I don't have chime. Was that a joke, by the way? Was that a joke, by the way? I'm like, I'm over here now. I'm trying to figure out things. I'm like, hey, what the fuck? What is that? And I'm like, oh yeah, I know what that is. I was like, oh man, yeah, I know what that is. Okay, that's what it is. Let's go. Salute. Child, you guys are funny. Y'all want to do saloon tonight? Before I do anything, y'all want to do saloon tonight or no? Because I'm about to call out a drop. So you know what? We doing saloon tonight. I already told y'all. We doing saloon tonight. If it's anybody that does not want me to call your name because of whatever shit you've been doing that I might not know about, all you gotta do is write secret. And I'll see the word secret and I'll say it's a secret. And it'll be a secret. Shout out to Mind, Body, and Soul with the $5 drop. Mind, Body, and Soul pulls up into the saloon with all the magnanimousnesses. She has 3 people standing. She has 2, 1 over here. She has 1 over here. They both got nice lights. She got like a candle with like some aluminum behind the candle. And so they could focus the light from the candle onto her so they could get the best possible angles so she could always be walking and be looking as beautiful as she could possibly be at every moment with perfect lighting. And then there's another person walking behind her, holding the train to her dress. She walks up into the saloon. She looks around. She says, how quaint. This place almost looks as good as it used to. Management has been doing a terrible job. She does not like the way it currently looks. She walks up to the bartender. She says, barkeep. Bartender says, how can I help you? She taps on the thing. She says, let me get $5 worth of your best drink. Bartender walks to the back. He comes up with a thimble. He pulls not a thimble, one of those things that you do, the pencil shit, I forgot what you call it, a dropper. He comes with a dropper. He puts it into a thing of alcohol. There is ice. He puts the ice into a glass, 2 ice cubes. He drops the alcohol into the ice. They both look at the alcohol into the ice, and like the alcohol just starts absorbing the ice. Like it just damn near the ice cubes start evaporating damn near immediately. They both look at it. After about 10 minutes, she picks the drink up. She throws it back. She's like, ooh, that's some strong alcohol. She starts going like this. She goes and she sits down. A person next to the table looks and says, what did you give her? Could I get some of that stuff? He says, nah, man, I don't give that to none of the people I like. That shit was straight poison. Shout out to Mind, Body, and Soul. Shout out to Mind, Body, and Soul pulling up into the saloon. Being very royal, being royalty. And our bartender not being here for the games today. Sorry about the poison, but we like you. I just want you to know. With that being said, let's get back to the show. I just feel like shenanigans tonight. There's no telling which way any saloon drop is gonna go. I'm just letting y'all know. There's no telling. Oh, by the way, it's 2 ice cubes. If you only would have put 1, it would have been over for you. But it's 2, so you're just gonna be really drunk and sauced for like, I don't know, for like 3 days. You're just gonna be you're just gonna be really drunk and sauced for like 3 days. You're gonna be wobbling and everything. It's gonna be having the time of your life for like 3 straight days. 3 straight days is gonna be a drunk you ain't gonna be able to get rid of, but you're not gonna feel no hangover though, so don't worry about it. Let's get back to it. I can't make everybody likable. You know, somebody complained something to me. I'm gonna stop everything for a minute. Somebody complained something to me the other day. Now I'm gonna just share this with y'all. Now it's a person who was speaking about the people that they came into contact that live where I live. I'm not talking about no internet shit. I'm talking about people that come into actual contact with me, physically talk to me, see me daily, right? So the person is talking to me, and they was like, everybody like you. But they didn't say it like it was a compliment. Because we was having a conversation where we was on opposite ends of it, saying two different things, we was disagreeing, kind of. So when they said it, they didn't say it like it was a compliment. They said it like they were really upset. And I'm not gonna lie. I think in that moment, I just remember who I was. I'm really not used to people not liking me. Like on some real shit. So when I come on the internet and people act crazy, that really killing my brain. I'm really used to people just liking me. I'm used to really just getting along with people. I'm used to everybody damn near being my friend. There's a reason why I'm known all over. like, there's a reason why I'm known all over. You understand what I'm saying? I think that was one of the dopest shits that when I used to like every female I've ever dated. Like that's like every female I've ever dated. Like for real, for real. I didn't really start dating chicks until I was like 17, 16, 17. Like bullshit. But like started dating like 16, 17, right? Every chick I've ever dated, one of the things they always said is that I know everybody. Because everywhere we go, no matter where we're at, people know me. So when the person said that shit to me, it just kind of made me kind of remember who I am. I want to share that with y'all. So I thought that was funny. They was really upset that everybody likes me. The thing is, I didn't know everybody liked me. I had no idea. I had no idea. I had no idea. Shout out to that shit. I like them, so I don't care. Shout out to that shit. I generally like people. I just started not liking people the last couple of years. I generally like people. Let's get back to the show. I generally like people. For real. I just like being alone also. That's all. I like quiet time. My neighbors is dope as shit though. Like not just my neighbors that live right here, but like my neighbors and my neighbors. Like you know what I'm saying? Everybody's dope as shit. We got a lot of fine women around here too. Especially black women. A lot of fine black women around here. I be seeing them over there. I'm like, shh. And I'm like, yep, I'm gonna walk over to her and I'm gonna think she's single, and as soon as I start saying something to her, here come her man with the fucking 3 kids. I ain't got time for this shit. Here come this nigga with 3 kids and shit. Now I feel like a fucking douchebag. I mean, I'm not saying, oh man, I'm talking to his girl. I'm like, ah man, this is a whole family over here. And I'm hitting on this girl. What the fuck am I doing? Let me get out of here. What the fuck am I doing? This is a whole family over here. I'm hitting on this chick. I'm gonna feel bad. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Some weird shit happened today though. I saw some cute girl, right? So, like, cute, not no chick I'm looking at like, oh man, I'm not like that. Just, some cute chick I know. So, some weird shit happened. And the only reason why I noticed it is because of the shit that happened the other day when the person said, everybody likes you. And I started thinking about that shit. And then I'm like, eh. Just some weird shit happened or whatever. Just some weird shit. And it just started making me thinking about the reactions that I be getting from grown women. And I'm like, it's probably the same reaction. Like, oh shit, them bitches probably do like me and shit. And I'm like, the whole time, I'm very happy that I had that conversation with that person and they said that thing to me. I forgot who I was and shit. Now, that's why I'm sitting over here. Like, my whole brain is just like, boom. I'm like, yo, I forgot who I was. Like, I really did. Like, constantly talking to people, like, that is misappropriating or like, who I am. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like, I'm not even talking to you niggas no more. I ain't telling you niggas nothing. Whatever y'all niggas think. Anyway. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. Yeah, the people that hate me, whatever y'all want to think. I ain't got time for none of that shit. I really don't. It's your job to talk about me, right? What am I doing? I'm busy getting in your way. I just keep that shit over here, please. That's what I said last time. Y'all couldn't do it, right? Let's get to Gunna. Thank you, KC. Let's get to Gunna. I said something earlier. Remember the live we had this morning? I said, Joe, I wouldn't be surprised if Gunna knew nothing about this and somebody else sent it in and added his name to it. Gunna was trying to get bond. This is one of the ways that they help keep him in jail. But I don't think he was going to get none anyway, so it don't matter. But Gunna was trying to get bond. This is one of the ways that they're keeping him in jail. Also, just so I could be clear, Gunna might not be locked up because he's Gunna might be locked up. Okay, I don't want to call him a snitch. Could we talk about the possibility of Gunna snitching? Could we put it in the chat? I want to know if y'all want to talk about the possibility of Gunna snitching. Put it in the chat. Could we talk about the possibility of Gunna snitching? Yeah, no. I want to know. Can we talk about it? Because if we can't talk about it, then we ain't going to talk about it. But if we can talk about it, then we're going to talk about it. Can we talk about the possibility of Gunna snitching? I'll tell you what. Let's get those likes up to 30. I'm going to say it then. I'm not holding you hostage. You don't got to hit the likes up to 30. Although, there's other YouTube channels that are actually using this tactic and technique now. A lot of them, and they all got it from me. Mr. Big worrying about another man's looks. I mean, I could tell y'all, but I want it to get to 30. But, you know, y'all don't got to send it to 30, though. But if it gets to 30, I'll share. But, you know, y'all don't got to put it to 30, though. Y'all can leave it where it's at. I'm fine not telling anybody. But I will talk about some other Gunna shit, though, because Gunna is up for discussion. I want to say something. Pay attention. Pay attention. Listen. Anybody know what Gunna is actually locked up for? Anybody knows what Gunna's charges are? There's a million people that make videos saying I don't know what I'm talking about. At least 20 of you niggas is in here right now. Answer the question. What's Gunna's charges? And if you use one of those accounts that I don't want their name in here, I'm going to kick it. Rico isn't... Okay. Somebody that understands the question. God damn it, I keep forgetting. I'm asking people that aren't that competent. God damn it. You know what? I'm not even going to try to talk to y'all again. Forget it. You know what? Forget it. I'm not even going to try to talk to y'all again. Forget it. It's a waste of time. Now y'all get it? You get it? I said, what's Gunna's actual charges? Like, what's the individual charges? You know, because the RICO is a list of charges. He said RICO. Now that y'all get it, come on, man. How am I gonna say this? I don't know what Gunna's actual charges are. Does anybody knows what Gunna's actual charges are? Anybody. I don't care who. Does anybody know what Gunna's actual charges is? I heard another YouTube channel say he doesn't even have any charges against him. I don't believe that to be true. But watch and listen to what I'm going to tell you. I don't think y'all going to get to 30, so you might not know. Oh, I kicked that guy. I kicked that guy already. He not only was he just... I kicked them when they come in here saying sentences that don't make no sense. It's like they're trying to insult me, but they know that I'm smart. So they try to be smart and write a sentence like... You understand what I'm saying? It's just... What the fuck, man? Nobody got time for that. I mean, I could tell y'all, but y'all never gonna get to 30. I don't think y'all gonna make 30, so I ain't gonna tell you. Yeah, I kicked him right out the door. I'm literally giving you the answer with, I don't know what to tell you. He was indicted, oh, thank you. KC said he was indicted on a conspiracy to commit racketeering, if I'm correct. That's just the RICO. But now they believe he clapped 2 people. Wait, hold on. Send me that. Send me where they saying he clapped 2 people. Send that to me. Hey, what up, B? Peter Guns is a beast. Peter Guns was telling some nigga he was about to whoop his ass. That's that Bronx energy, man. I keep trying to tell y'all. I'm gonna explain. What the fuck? Why would somebody do that? Oh man, that gotta be painful. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. The Bronx, especially in the time that I grew up in, once people start arguing, somebody's gonna get punched in the face. I don't know a better way to tell you. Once niggas start arguing, somebody gonna get punched in the face. So, okay, so the prosecutor is saying, I see the video you just sent me. Because he's doing the opposite of damn near everything that I said he should do. So I hope this is all for promotion. Nigga doing the opposite of 6ix9ine is doing the opposite of almost everything I said he should do. So I hope everything that's happening is for promotion. Well, I don't even care. It's not my business. Yeah, I'm not gonna even fake it. I don't even care. I mean, I don't fake none of that shit anyway, but I really don't care. Okay, I can't play the beat. They said New York is in shambles, and this is me and Eric Adams. He is running around with the rappers. That's a fact, but that's part of being New York City man. Stop hating. He do need to get to his job, though. That's a fact. All right. 26. I know y'all not going to get to 30. I should interview 6ix9ine. Yeah, sure, why not? Go call him. Tell him I'm ready. Tell him whenever he's ready, I'm ready. I interview him. No, I interview... Who else should I interview? I should also interview Putin. Get Putin on the chat. See if we can get him interviewed. We're just making jokes. But yeah, interview him. Why not? Let's get Putin on the chat, though. Also, LeBron. I would love to interview that guy. Don't forget him. I'm just gonna tell y'all because I know it's not gonna get to 30. Check this out. First, I'm gonna tell y'all something that I said before and tell me where I'm wrong. Do you remember when Casanova got arrested? I told y'all. I said, yo, look, if Casanova don't cop out and take a deal, what they're gonna do is, or do whatever it is that they want him to do, they're gonna start coming with new charges out the woodworks on him. Didn't I say that? Did I say that? Do anybody remember when I said that? Anybody remember when I said that? Because I remember when I said that. I don't know if anybody else. I got what over here? I remember when I said that. I don't know if anybody. I remember when I said that. Do anybody else remember when I said that? I'm just curious. I mean, I know I said it, just so we can be clear. So it's not like I don't know if I said it or not. I know I said it. I just want to know if anybody else heard it or that's here remember me saying it. Shortly after I said that, all of a sudden, they start talking about that shit that happened in Florida, where the dude started talking about he shot a dude for Casanova. Yes, absolutely. I'm about to go over that in 2 seconds. Thanks for shooting that to me. You're 100% correct. So listen and pay attention. Listen, pay attention. Copy. Let me go up. Hold on. No, you're right. The prosecutor did reveal that he's under investigation for 2 more murders. But there's a ton of shit I want to say. I'm not saying that that's not the truth. I'm just saying there's a ton of shit. But listen, pay attention. That actually lends to what I'm trying to explain. Listen. So I told you, I said if Casanova don't start working with them, they're going to bring up new charges. First, they brought up the charge. First they brought up a different charge. I think it was the charge about the kid wherever, right? And then what charge did they bring up after that? Then they brought up the charge about the dude that said that he shot a guy in Miami. Then what happened after that? What happened after that? All of a sudden, now Casanova want to work a deal. Now, what did y'all say just happened to Gunna? Listen to what I gotta say. What did y'all say just happened to Gunna? What did they say just happened to Gunna? 2 new bodies that he's allegedly behind. Now, remember when I was asking y'all what charge is Gunna actually in there for? Do y'all remember that some of the evidence that they have against Gunna is against Young Thug is basically Young Thug telling Gunna to give orders to other people? I'll say it again. Some of the evidence that they have against Gunna, pardon me, Young Thug, I said it by accident on the first time also. I said it on purpose the first time also. I kind of did it on purpose and by accident. Anyway, some of the evidence that they have against Young Thug is Young Thug giving orders to Gunna. What does that make Gunna? What does that make Gunna? So now they didn't offer Gunna any deal we know about. But now they bringing new charges out of the woodwork. Why would they be doing that? Of course, it makes him less in rank, but that makes him a high official. You're not. Young Thug isn't giving orders to somebody to give to other people that's a low-ranking individual. He giving high lieutenants and generals orders to go disseminate. He's not going up to like a lowly the dishwasher and telling the dishwasher to make sure that they have his car ready. That's the point I'm trying to make. Definitely, Street Story said there's more evidence that hasn't been revealed. The defense doesn't have the discovery yet. They're not even letting people know the people that's gonna wait. Let me just make sure I'm thinking about the right case first. Yeah, they're not even letting the people know who the individuals are gonna testify. They're not letting them know who's gonna even testify if this is the right case. They're not even telling the people who's gonna testify against them. Yeah, they want him to snitch. They want him to help. Period. That's what I believe. It's either that or he's already been helping. It's one of the two. Who's to say that nurse was really supposed to give him something that was supposed to get him dead? Everybody thinks he's the weakest link. Street Story says I definitely think he's the weakest link. He in jail thinking he the weakest link. He in there right now like, oh Lord, I'm a break. They don't even know who's gonna be witnesses, apparently. Wait, I'm hoping I'm thinking about the right story. I've been researching a lot of different stories, and a lot of these stories just absolutely sound the same half of the time. Same shit going on. No, that's the K Flock situation I'm thinking about. So my fault. That's the K Flock situation where they don't even know who the people that's testifying. The government isn't even telling K Flock and K Flock lawyer who the witnesses are. They have no idea who the witnesses against K Flock is. They have zero idea. That's crazy. That's scary. How can you set up a defense and you have no idea whatsoever? That's why I always say, like, if somebody tells you something about somebody and you just go believe it, you never talk to that individual about it, and it's something outside of the scope of something that they would normally do. Like, if it's something inside of the scope of something that you know them to do, then okay, boom, I get it. But if it's outside the scope of anything that you would know them to do, and then you take it without even going to consulting the individual, talking to the individual, or even finding out what the fuck happened, then you already wasn't fucking with that individual. You copied this, you didn't even really need a reason. Street Story said the state could hold the discovery for a while and keep the defense wondering. Well, they definitely wondering over there with the K Flock situation. They said they're not telling them nothing. I don't know what to tell you. And so they don't really have anything specific up until this new charge that they just talked about, that y'all talking about with the two people. This is the first time there's been any actual charge against Gunna. Tell me what charge they had against him before this one. They just had, all of the shit was he was a part of a conspiracy. But there was no actual charge. This is the first actual charge, I think. I was just randomly thinking, and I really am into chicks that's athletic. I really am. That's just randomly thinking. I don't know why. Anyway, it's Friday night. I just realized that right as I just said that shit. I had no idea what time it was. It is Friday night. I want to play some music. I want to fucking... We have to get the computer back up. So I could do the show the way I want to do the show, so I could have the fun that I want to have. I'm not having fun doing this the way that I want to. And when we get the computer back up, I'm going to be able to have fun the way that I want to have fun. Because this shit is fun to me. I've been doing this shit longer than y'all can understand. Let's get back to Gunna. Check this out. I want to say something. I want to be clear. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. I don't want there to be no misinterpretation. I don't want you to think I said one thing, but I really said another. They're expecting Gunna to snitch, or Gunna already has been snitching. They're going to use this situation for political capital. I'm just not sure how yet. I'm suspecting that other rappers are going to also be going down. I'm expecting that they're going to try to clean out Atlanta altogether. I think that this is what the idea might be. The idea might be is that Atlanta is just needs to be cleaned up right now so they could bring in new money. I want to explain something to y'all that don't get it. The reason why you gentrify is so you could bring in new money. What did I tell you that they doing in New York City? What did I tell you? I said, yo, this summer, a lot of these kids is going to get locked up. They locking everybody up. And they not locking y'all niggas up for a year or two. They're going to be giving y'all niggas football numbers. I promise you. The reason why they're doing that is they gentrifying fucking New York City. They told y'all this. They're focusing on the Bronx and Brooklyn. Those are the places that's designated for to get fixed. Okay? So hold on. For everybody that don't believe me, you know the easiest way that you could tell? Go online and look at any projects that they're looking to put up as far as development. Just go online and look at any projects that they're working on in development. Watch, there's going to be a shitload of them in the Bronx and a shitload of them in Brooklyn. And they're all going to be places that needs to get fixed. You understand what I'm saying? So they're putting all these niggas in jail. They gentrifying New York City. I promise you. You niggas is going to either have to learn how to stop shooting each other, or you're going to have to get to stepping. And that's what the mayor's been telling you. That's what the mayor's been telling you. The mayor is hanging out with the rappers. So he's literally saying, I'm okay with the rap lifestyle. The guns gotta go. The killing has to go. He's hanging out with the rappers. He's literally telling you that the rapper lifestyle is okay. It's the killing. It's the killing. He gonna hang out with those rappers and he gonna ride that shit to a seat somewhere. I promise you. He gonna ride that shit straight to a seat somewhere in the Senate, somewhere, the governor or somewhere. He gonna ride it. I'm telling you. Better pay attention to that man. He going places. He got designs. You got a good team with him. You got a good team. You don't gotta do nothing. All you gotta do is be you. That's what your team is supposed to do. Your team is supposed to make it, so all you got to do is show up and be you. If your team is just people sitting around waiting for you to do all the work, that's not a team, homie. Your team is supposed to be making sure that you don't got to do nothing except for be you and do whatever your job is. They supposed to pull up. That's why I keep trying to tell people. Niggas is trying to go to the next level with niggas that all they want to do is question you. How the fuck you gonna go to the next level where all you got is people around you questioning what you doing? Nobody's nobody that made it to the next level under those circumstances. I promise you. I promise you. Niggas be like, yo, I'm just keeping it real. Yeah, you're right. You're making sure that that individual never gets high enough to feel good enough about themselves to break through. You're right. You're right. You're making sure that their confidence never gets to a level where they can break through the ceiling. You're right. You're doing a great job, or whatever the fuck it is you think you're doing. Like, yo, I'm just keeping it real, homie. All the crabs in the barrel say that. All the crabs always say that. I promise you. That's one of the crabs' favorite thing to say. They keep it real. Every time I hear somebody say that, I be like, interesting. There's some bullshit that fucked everybody over, but to you, you was keeping it real. Okay. Fuck it. That's the type of time you want, homeboy. I can't get mad at you. I just gotta get mad at myself if I deal with you again. You just being you. What up? What y'all want to talk about? We just bullshitting at this moment. This is a short show. It's Friday night. I'm hot as shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm feeling a little irritated. I want to go walk outside. It looks like it's so cool outside. It rained today. It looks like it's so cool outside. I need a girlfriend. It would have been nice to go on a walk right now. I am not saying that I'm off track due to any trolls. What are you talking about? Were you trying to put anything in anybody's mind? Nobody's talking about any trolls. Am I talking about trolls? Okay. I'm just communicating as often as people are interested in what we're talking about. It's Friday night. Niggas hold me to all niggas do is just hold me to like ridiculous standards. And then they call themselves saying that they keeping it real. That shit is crazy. Niggas is bananas. No, it's a thing called hidden words now. And can make it so it never comes through. Shout out to Lee. She a whole cutie. Yeah, nah, I don't care about them niggas. What up, GT Massives? This game don't stop, bro. Yeah, I know. I'm shutting over here. It's hot, man. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. No, you just started projecting onto me like all of the people that don't like me do. They constantly project onto me their own feelings about themselves. Nothing I can do about it. Little Boozy says, and Vlad versus Little Boozy and Vlad versus Young Blue, Blue Chopper versus Vlad. The Vlad Chopper thing is funny. I always find it interesting because people always want to take shots at like Vlad, DJ Academics. People always want to take shots at them, right? And the shit that kills me is, it's like a lot of times people want to take shots at them that they be wrong. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, Vlad will do a lot of shit where it'd be like, oh, Vlad, not Vlad again. But just so we could be clear, Vlad will be like, say some shit about somebody, right? And it'll be real. But the person will get upset because it's Vlad and then start talking about bullshit that don't got nothing to do with the subject. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. When I'm talking to somebody and somebody bring up something that don't got nothing to do with what we talking about, I immediately say they know I'm right. They know I'm right. Not just that I'm right. They know I'm right. Not just that I'm right. They know I'm right. So that's the way I accept that. I'm talking about something, you say something that don't got nothing to do with what we talking about, you know I'm right. All right. So the next time I see you, I shouldn't be talking to you. Because you talk to me, and what up? Shout out to GT Manson becoming a part of the BBN gang again. Appreciate you, my brother. You talking to me, you know I'm right, but you talking to me like I'm wrong, and you know I'm right. Now, I don't have no reason to ever talk to you again. And that's how I be on it. I'll be like, oh, I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm not going to be upset. Next time I get into a conversation with you, I'll say, hey, listen. But as soon as I can get out of that conversation, I'm over there. It is what it is. You just say the opposite of things I say. I can't respect you. Literally, I can't respect you. I can never respect somebody just saying the opposite of what anybody else says. Because that means that you leading people down the wrong path. You don't know. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a real quick story. So when I was a kid, I was in a car with my aunt. So my aunt, I was probably about 3 years old. I don't know, 2, 3 years old. So we driving in the car. So we driving down Burnside. I remember this shit. So we come, it's like they got a bridge on Burnside. It's like a tunnel or some shit. So we came through the tunnel under the concourse, and we got to the other side of the street. We go past the first block, and then we get to the second block, and she hits the blinker. So I look and I ask her what the blinker. So to her, this is her perfect opportunity to tell a joke, and she says, "Oh, the car just know where we going." So I don't know what a blinker is. This is her perfect opportunity. That was a teachable lesson. She could have taught me something, but instead she decided she was gonna laugh at a little kid and don't say nothing. So fast forward about 3-4 years, or whatever the case is. I'm about 7 years old. I'm walking across the street with my homie Dave, right? Dave Hozier. Shout out to Dave Hozier. So I'm working at, me and him had the same girlfriend in first grade. We was dating at the same time. We ain't know nothing about that type of shit. So, we walking across the street and the car blinker comes on. I don't know what the blinker means, so I get scared and I run. And I could have got hit. He didn't go nowhere. So when I asked him how he knew, he said because the blinker came on. So I've always, in the back of my mind, thought about that. Like, we have to actively, when we have the opportunity, give good information. People might think it's funny to tell a joke, but what happens is that information that you're joking about or whatever, that is same information that might save somebody's life. But you trying to mislead or making jokes and you think it's funny. And that might be the same information that might save somebody's life or cause somebody to lose their life. I didn't say anything about military. I didn't even comment on the military, so I'm just going to kick you. Admins, anybody come in here and even use the word military, kick them. If they even type the word military, I don't even care who they are. I don't care if they've been here a million years. If they even type, I'm talking about for tonight. If they even type the word military, kick them. I don't care how long they've been here. Because that's what they do. They be here for a long time and then come disrupt the chat and be like, I've been here for a long time. But if I don't kick you now, you're going to disrupt the chat every single day till I kick you. So I just kick you the first time. See what else we talking about. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in chat. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Yeah, I gotta put some more on my scalp too. Just finished beefing my scalp a bit before bed. Talk about Vlad versus Young Blue. I don't know about the Young Blue thing yet. I just knew about the jump off when he was cursing out the. If you sending me YouTube videos, man, I'm not gonna play the YouTube videos. You know I'm not. I'm not gonna play the YouTube videos. Shout out to Lee. I've done open my shit 3 straight times, and every time they show me Lee. Why? She a cutie and all. Okay, I'll show y'all. It just shows me every time I open up my chat. It just show me every time. Every time I open up my Instagram. Now they're not playing the damn thing. So, all right, shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Instagram, whatever you trying to do over here. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Damn. All right, I'm opening it right now. Dude, these are YouTube videos. You know I'm not going to play the YouTube video. You know I'm not going to play the YouTube video. Did you just send me something? Because it says you sent me something. Then when I came in here, I don't see nothing. So I don't know. All right. Yeah, they're not even gonna let me see who's messaging me on my other side, so I don't know. People's probably messaging me and I can't get it. Alright, here she go. She a cutie, she's sexy as shit though. And she danced dumb good. And she's super sweet. And she has a great voice. Not for singing. I mean, I don't know if she can sing. I know she has a really nice voice when she talks. And she 420 friendly. And she's sexy as shit. And yes, I know her in real life. We partied a couple of times. Not party like that. I mean, been at the same club a couple of times. Just so we can be clear. I don't want to think I'm in front. Emmanuel, none of your messages is coming through to me on my other phone, so I can't see them. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. What did that happen? Don't worry, I'm getting them right now. Hold on. I got him now. Hold on. I got him now. Alright, so this is Blue. So Young Blue, posted by DJ Academics, said, Vlad, you got your wish, bruh. You been building this shit with me and Boozy for 5 interviews straight after we constantly told you the love we had for each other. You got what you wanted, white man. Some black men going at it. And then under that it says, Vlad TV, you finally got what you been wanting, man. You ain't stop pushing till you get the response you wanted out of us. You live for this, don't you? Knows that shit benefit your platform. But I'm gonna no longer speak on it though. Just got some great news to balance the interview. I just had to watch. I'm as real as they come. Then he says, I put millions in myself, investments. Why would I let a nigga take millions from me? I tried to make millions with you. You ignore my vision, man. Treat me like a little dog. I came through every time you needed me. I rep your brand all over the world, all on national TV. Every interview, every show. Can't believe you keep niggas on these interviews like you ever spent $1 on me. Like you gave me anything when I signed. Not $1, bro. Never paid for one video, one marketing plan. Never told the world that. I never gave up you praise. I always gave you praise. I don't know how I got that last line. I always gave you praise. But you shit on me in interviews, man. What the fuck did Vlad say to him? Anybody? I want to know what Vlad did. What did Vlad do? This is just him saying he's seen it coming. What did Vlad actually do? Why did the nurse smoke before going to work? I don't know. Why did the nurse smoke before going to work? I don't know. Why did the nurse smoke before going to work? I mean, it says Jack, he's Boozy's artist. He's talking about Boozy. He's telling Vlad he kinda got the key to come out. Well, what you mean? He's saying that Vlad did Boozy wrong or Vlad did him wrong? What I'm saying is this. I don't understand what the problem is. I just hear him saying he mad at Vlad. Which is common in hip-hop. To be mad at somebody that does reporting. Or does any kind of coverage. It's common. Niggas be mad at you more when you tell the truth than when you lie on them. You lie on these niggas, they don't be caring. You tell the truth, the niggas go crazy. You say anything about me, I got a problem. You tell the truth, I got a problem. Well, I probably don't got a problem if you tell the truth. I just be like, what the fuck? I haven't had nobody actually out here telling the truth on me, so I mean, I don't know. So I don't know. I have no idea. He's saying Boozy did it wrong. He's saying Vlad been trying to get Boozy to speak on it. And I guess Boozy spoke on it in something. Now Blue is finally coming clean. I don't know. Dropping fruits on him. Look, man. At this point, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not discussing it. I'm not going back. I'm not going back and forth with those people. Whatever you want to do. I don't care. If somebody is liking the show and they would like to pull up to the Cash App or to the Super Chat, you can. If you don't. That's it. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. What time we got? 11:30. What y'all want to talk about? Put in the chat. Oh shit. My thing was off. I didn't even know anything came. So I want to apologize for anybody that sent a drop. Oh, that's this guy. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea where they're at. They was just in here a minute ago. My admins are trash. They're okay. I have no idea why my admins aren't kicking those people out that spamming. So I don't know. I'm assuming they're not here. So you keep asking me about them. I don't know. I'm kicking them. I don't know. I'm not even thinking about it. Honestly, I'm not even thinking about it. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just want to say something, and then I'm just gonna leave it alone. If there's people that their whole entire reason for being alive is to convince people to not donate any money to this channel, what the fuck? I mean, don't donate then. There's nothing I can do about that. But I don't have as much time to put forward to think about that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't got time to think about that. I got other things I gotta do in the world. If you like the channel, you like the channel, you can donate. If you don't like the channel, you don't like the channel. Okay. But for the people who don't like the channel and y'all be here all day spamming and stuff like that, like, I'm gonna win, man. Like, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I don't know no way to explain this. I'm gonna win. That's why I'm still around, because I'm literally gonna win. And 100%, if the only way I could win is if I had to work with you people, I'd rather lose. That's how deep it is. Just so we can be clear. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Still gotta live with myself. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I talk with you niggas. Be honest with you. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I want to hold you. Alright, I guess I'll see y'all in the morning. I don't really want to hold y'all. I was having a pretty good day today. Nothing particularly good happened, except for people smiled at me a lot. That was dope. You have no idea how much it brightens my day whenever somebody, like, I'm always surprised when people are nice to me. Like, I genuinely, like, you have no idea. I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody, just have a beautiful night. Once again, if you like the platform, you like the platform. If you don't, you don't. For everybody that's never gonna come over here and support the platform again, I hope y'all have a good life. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I hope you have a good life. I hope whatever you do happen that you need in life happens for you. I hope everything happens for you that you need. Every single thing. Um, I appreciate you guys. I go to sleep at night and I know I'm gonna die alone. I know I'm never gonna probably have another loved one. This isn't a pity party moment. This is just I want to explain something. I know I'm never gonna have another loved one. I know I'm gonna die alone. I still wake up every morning and do my show. I still, when I have my computer working, try to make videos for you guys. I still try to entertain and inform. And I live every single day in my life knowing I'm gonna die alone. No family, no loved ones. So I want to say thank you to the people that know that sometimes this shit is hard for me. That's all. For the people that know that sometimes this shit is hard, I want to say thank you. For the people that don't care, shout out to you, go live your life. But for the people that know that sometimes this shit is hard for me, and sometimes this shit is difficult for me, like more than you could imagine. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm hoping that at some point in my life, who I am as a person actually gets to come out. Like I tell you, people that meet me in real life, everybody likes me. Everybody likes me. I don't know no other way to explain that. In real life, everybody likes me. The only people that don't like me is the people that got, I don't even know how to explain it. And it's always been like this my whole entire life. Everywhere I go, everywhere I've ever been, everybody has always liked me. Except for my family. Those are the only people who don't like me. My family and people who know them. That's it. That's all. No. They have a community. There's 76 people in here, but like maybe 20 of y'all maybe fuck with me. Like all of the rest of them is dumb niggas. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is when you be seeing like 40 people in here, it'd be like maybe 30 of y'all fuck with me. And the rest of them be waiting for them to like say something that I could hopefully respond to, then they go message all of them other niggas. And that's when you see the numbers go up. There's only about 20 or 30 of y'all in here that probably fuck with me on some real shit. My views come from my advertising power. Like I got super strong advertisement power on YouTube. Like it's super strong. That's why my reels rip. Because the way that my channel is put with YouTube, I guess, my advertising ability is off the chain. So that's why I keep trying to tell people, but they don't want to listen to me because they just like, yo, fuck it, we just hate Jack. So it's cool. Of course, there's things in the works, as always. So it is what it is. But no, that's what it is, my body. And so maybe you, maybe 10, 15 people fuck with me. The rest of them niggas is all from them other niggas. That's why I be saying I'm just gonna end the show, because I'll be like, yeah, it's probably like only like 6 or 7 y'all niggas in here that fuck with me. So I'll be like, I don't really got nothing I want to talk to. I'm only talking to niggas that don't like me. So I'm like, fuck it, I get out of here. So yeah, so that's what that be. Yeah, because I like sincerely don't like them. Like this isn't a game. Like y'all gonna understand what it is when I get into a back and forth with somebody on the internet and we joking around and playing and I fuck with them. You're gonna see the difference. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be a big difference. And then niggas gonna just realize that they just treated me wrong. They just handled me wrong. You understand what I'm saying? They really handled me wrong. It's cool though. It's cool though. But I will tell you this much. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody have a good night. Just go enjoy yourself, man. Just go do some shit, man. Look, y'all got family. I don't. I'm probably never gonna have family again. At least I don't think I am. So enjoy your family, man. Enjoy the people in your life that you love. Leave all of this petty hate, animosity, jealousy shit to them niggas. Enjoy the people in your life that you love. Try to put out good, positive energy. I wish I had an ability to have people around me that I could love on, but I don't. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bonus. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. Haven't forgotten about you. That's all I